It was never one of them things where it's like I'm gonna become a boxer. I was just doing it as a hobby.
He's so dedicated to the sport, he's committed to it, he's committed his whole life to it, and he believes he can do it. I believe he can do it, the team believes he can do it.
I fully expect Moses ITAUMA to be the next great heavyweight of the next generation coming through.
See it firsthand as a brother, it's truly spectacular and tremendous.
Literally everything is competition, but I always feel like when you have good competition, it always helps you improve.
I'd rather believe in myself and no one else believe in me than the other way around.
He's looking genuinely as one of the best fighters coming from Britain for a long time.
Continental champion, Moses ITAUMA!
Like, to be fair, when I came here first compared to now, it's a lot different. I do feel like I just kind of know the whole scene. I know everything. It's like, yeah, coming back to my second home. Makes sense. My third home, sorry. I just got to be grateful about it, really, innit? Like, I'm not like boxing in Saudi Arabia is obviously one thing, but then, you know, the amount of cards I've been on, it's like I can only really be grateful for it. Then,
how did you end up meeting? How did you end up?
To be fair, I was after the Europeans, innit? Is it after or before the Europeans? Or one of them two, anyway. Like probably about 2 years ago, I was messaging. I kept going to his gym for sparring, and obviously when I left, I liked the setup and that. And then when I left my old trainer, I was like kind of tried out a few different places, and I just clicked with the Ben Davison Performance Centre. And yeah, we was actually speaking about it earlier. I think this probably could be one of the best, most solid teams that's out here.
The fact that he was seeking to and trying out a few different coaches, I thought was a good sign straight away. And I always think it's a good idea that people do that when they're looking at joining a new team. And yeah, straight away, very coachable, took on the advice, and an absolute pleasure to train. There isn't a session that goes by that if we discuss something or we want him to work on something, you know, there's never a session that goes by that we don't see him looking to try and employ that. So yeah, very coachable and very enjoyable to coach as a person. And him and all his brothers, fantastic lads, good morals, nice people, and the parents have done a great job in raising all of them, because they're all good lads. I think not only is he the most talented, I think he's probably the hardest worker as well. On top of that, I think he's probably, with everything that he's got, like he said, the whole team, I think he's got a hard worker and a smart worker as well, and I think he'll reap the rewards of that for many years to come.
Definitely a huge week for sure. My brother's always been asking for a step up. I believe that this is the step up that he kind of wanted. Like, he's called out many names, and Dempsey was one of them. And now he's got the opportunity to kind of showcase his skill and show the world what he's really about. And I truly believe that he's going to put on a spectacular performance. From when he started boxing, from a professional to now, he's come on so much, not only in the ring, but also outside. And he's growing, and to see it firsthand as a brother, it's truly spectacular and tremendous. We've always been competitive, like ever since the kids were always into sports, football, running, whatever like you call it, like we're always doing it. When we found boxing, it kind of ignited something new, and it was always positive competition.
It wouldn't only just be about, let's say we'll go for a run. We want to see who finishes the run first. Or it's, let's say if we go to gym, or who can do the most bench.
Like, it was, but it wasn't. Like, everybody had their like own race, you know what I mean? So, like, it was yeah, healthy competition, I guess, yeah.
We're in boxing is because we wanted to do boxing. Like, initially, I remember when I was telling my mum and my dad about, oh yeah, I'm gonna start boxing, they said no. you're not gonna. They weren't one of the parents where that pushed their kids to box. So it was all down to us. If we wanted to do it, we had to go out there and work.
Being a heavyweight champion, not many people can say that, oh, that's my brother. And it's like, we're just blessed that he is our brother. And it's like, him winning that is just like a massive accomplishment, not just for him, but for the whole family.
Once again, words won't be able to describe it, because not only will it kind of fulfill his long life dream, but also we get to witness it, and yeah, we amaze him.
You don't need to follow me to get changed. It's nice, isn't it? Gym's not about what it's got in it, what's it got on the walls, about the history. Our favourite gym that I've trained at here, aesthetically, was St Mary's boxing gym. That, if you walk, like my mum can't even be in there for like more than 2 minutes. It stinks. The walls are tins. Like we had a tin roof, maybe like this thin. It's cold. In the winter, everybody's standing in front of this little heater trying to heat their hands up. It stank. Do you know what I mean? But
that's what boxing's all about, right?
Yeah, that's what I mean. I come from a privileged background, you know.
And both of us are going to get the wins. I'll start off tomorrow and Saturday, cease time. So we're looking forward to it. I've got it inside 5 for sure. I've seen Dempsey McKinney's come to the gym, sparred Jamie TKV, so I know what he's about. I was also ringside for his fight against Hrgovic, so I don't think he'll last too long, but let's see. He might do something incredible and shock us, but we doubt it. We highly doubt it.
Could he end the fight early? Of course he can. Is he going to go out there and force it? No, that's, you know, the whack performance was a patient performance, but he still got him out of there early. So as long as Moses takes his time, goes about the fight in the right way, you know, he can end the fight at any moment. I fully expect Moses ITAUMA to be the next great heavyweight of the next generation coming through.
19 is just a raw talent, an absolute raw talent. I haven't seen a British fighter that good like that since Lennox Lewis. He's so dedicated to the sport, he's committed to it. He's committed his whole life to it, and he believes he can do it. I believe he can do it. The team believes he can do it.
It was at 2 a.m. and I woke up and I opened my window and there was kids playing football still at 2 a.m. I'm like, that's how much faith they got in this country, like with the system. Like, it is safe as anything, because like, when would you see kids playing football at 2 a.m? Do you get what I mean? Like, it's just like, I was like, fair play, young lions chasing their dreams. This year I've been here more than I've been Slovakia, do you know what I mean? So
what's Slovakia like? Do you still have
it's the polar opposite. Like, here's hot. In Slovakia right now, I believe it's at -15. Snow everywhere. Yeah, it's polar opposite. But to be fair, I didn't anticipate it being this cold here as well. I was born in a town called Queensberry, and we moved to a little town, another town called Poprad. We lived there for maybe a year and a half or 2 years. Then we moved into the village Zjar, and lived there until 2008 and moved to England after that. Yeah, I know. I mean, I get that a lot. Same old things. Oh, you're Slovakian, or you're 19. No, I can't believe it. Like, I don't really know what they want me to say. I can't believe it either. But it says it on my passport, though. Do you know what I mean? I don't really know what to say.
So, how old were you when you left?
I was 3 years old, turning 4 soon.
You remember it?
I remember little bits, yeah. Well, we used to go back every year. Every year, 3 times a year, every holiday. We used to go to school in England, but our holidays in Slovakia. So you know, I kind of had like a mixed childhood, like spending it in England and Slovakia. But I'll definitely say I'm more English than I am Slovak. My English has kind of made my personality, hasn't it? No, my dad didn't want me to box, to be fair. He wanted me to do bookwork. And at first, he was just so fixated on me just doing bookwork. He even said, oh, you're not going to the gym unless you finish studying. So like, seeing me succeed in boxing, it's like, I don't think he expected it. And then my mum was like, I'm not saying this is a good idea, but my mum realised that there's a lot more money to be made in boxing than there is in books. So she was like, just stick to your boxing.
Impression from you, like when you beat Whack, like you weren't even, obviously you were happy, it wasn't really anything.
Yeah, because that's what I was meant to do. I was not as in, yeah, I was meant to do that. And it's like, the thing is as well, yeah, see like when everyone says, you're gonna knock Dempsey out in 4 rounds, or it's only gonna be a quick fight or whatever. Like, that just kind of downplays what I do. Do you know what I mean? Like when people expect it, it's nice to hear that people got faith in me and XYZ, but it's like the only positive that I get from that is like I've met them really high expectations. Do you know what I mean? Like if I go there and I'll go the distance, they're like, he didn't do what we expected, so he's not as good as I thought. Let's say I'll go there and I actually do knock him out inside 2 rounds. Oh, we knew that anyway, you know. So there's not that much credit to be given or earned. Sorry, there's not that much credit to be earned when people have such high expectations. No, I don't think so. I feel like they just got confident in me, which is good. But I got to have confidence in myself. After the Bois Joshua fight, the Bois S&C coach said, he came up to me and he said, everybody believed that AJ was gonna win, but AJ didn't believe it himself. So he said, speak it, believe it, receive it. He said, you need to actually really believe it yourself, not just X amount of people believing in you and you don't in yourself. I'd rather believe in myself and no one else believe in me than the other way around.
You know, you're learning on the job, and you're daring to be great in front of everybody. You know, it's not like you're taking easy fights. You know, as you said, you've been in Saudi on the biggest high-profile shows this century. The second one this century. It just happens to be in the same year. And you're daring to be great and you're growing up in front of the world, daring to be great in front of the world. And yeah, there are high expectations on you, but I think the fact is, you're that switched on at such a young age. You know that if Dempsey isn't going to go early, or if he is going to go like whatever, you know you can adapt, you can switch it up. You've got plan A, B and C because of the dedication and the hard work you guys put in the gym with Ben and Lee.
Yeah, of course.
And at the end of the day, as long as you're proud of what you've done, don't worry about anybody else. And that's the most important thing.
Like, why is that plane just there?
Where?
That plane, look.
That's where we're going.
Do you know what though?
Yeah.
Do you know what's mad? I've always had these little feelings, yeah. I just finished training at the Mike Tyson gym and I came out, yeah, and I was like, okay, that's a plane. I don't know why it's there, but I'm gonna have something to do with that in the future. And I had the exact same thought, yeah, and do you know what's mad, yeah? And then when was the World Cup? Is it 2018 or something like that? Yeah, when there was the 2018 World Cup, yeah. We had to we had to pick a team, yeah, and when we picked the team, we was like me and my friends, yeah, we had our first choice because you know we're the biggest, whatever, blah blah blah. And then I remember I see Saudi Arabia on the board, and I saw the flag and I saw everything. This is the first time I've ever heard about Saudi Arabia. I was like, I'm gonna have something to do with this country, and I picked that country, and we were Saudi Arabia in the World Cup. And then like
So
we had
you
this.
didn't win the sweep.
No, we didn't win the game. But there's just something that I had the feeling about Saudi Arabia. It's
There is a thing about human telepathy.
Yeah, and then
it's like you know someone's going to ring you before your phone rings.
It's mad, innit? And when we left that Mike Tyson gym, and I was like, that's weird. That aeroplane. I was like, why is it there? And I feel like I'm going to have something to do in it in a minute.
You know?
I feel like if you think about something for so long, then you'll naturally start to.
It's like deja vu, isn't it?
You start to gravitate towards it. As in, like, let's say I keep thinking about being a millionaire, then like every day when I wake up, I will subconsciously be doing things to make me a millionaire, you know? Like day by day, you start gravitating towards your thinking, if that makes sense. If I'm not boxing, I have got nothing to do. I'm bored. And then it's like, and then I'm just like...
It's your hobby more than anything.
Yeah, yeah.
Is that why you're so good at it? Because you just... It's just fun.
Well, thing is though, a boxer could be better than me, but with the right preparation and the right tactics, it doesn't look like that, you know. And that's why I just feel like that's what separates me. Like I'm able to adapt, but I couldn't imagine a life without boxing though. Good. What's going on, bro? You good?
You said Moses has got so much wisdom on 19.
Oh, look, we're about to jump in that. That's a restaurant, wherever it is. Just playing there. It's a restaurant. Thank you. What's happening? Get him, mate. Get him, man.
About to take this win. Me and Moses about to get this win on Saturday.
It's hard to look past Moses getting in with anyone. He's shown strength, speed, skills. He's looking genuinely as one of the best fighters coming from Britain from a long time, and I expect him to go in there and do the business and announce himself at a world stage, really for the first time. And
the thing is, though, ever since I walked into the gym, I've always been like decent. Like every time I had a sparring partner, I'd start off obviously at the beginners, I'd smash all them lot, then I'd go to the next one up, I smash all them lot, and it just kept going on and on and on and on. It was never like a point where it was like I was getting beat, I was getting smashed, and now all of a sudden I've turned the tables. It's just literally like, it was like a steady progression up and up through the rankings, and it just the easiness stayed the same. So it was never one of them things where it's like I'm gonna become a boxer. I was just doing it as a hobby, and then when I did hit to about 15, I was like, right, I'm gonna take it serious. So no one ever really said like, you don't ever get like a time where you fall in love with boxing. It just kind of, it's a gradual thing where it's like it's always there, and then when it's not there, you feel that it's not there. Do you know what I mean? So it's like boxing's always just been there, just been something that I did, and then without it, I just felt out of place. The thing is though, yeah, everybody's got a special kind of attribute. Like no one's gonna be able to outrun Samuel. Samuel's just like super fit. No one's gonna be able to outlift me. Like I'm the super strong one. No one's gonna be able to out tough Carol. Do you get what I mean?
Boys, how are you?
Carol was sparring Okoli at the time, and they needed more sparring. So Carol said, oh, I've got a little brother, he can come in and do some rounds. And then I turned up, then yeah, the rest is history. From there, Okoli mentioned me to AJ mentioned me to him, and then my name's just been spread just like that. It's nice to know that you've got coaches as eager to win as you. The eagerness. I feel like with my old coaches, there wasn't as eager as Ben. And Ben really wants to perfect his craft, and that's what I like.
Of those 10 wins, coming by way of knockout, he is the reigning and defending WBO Intercontinental Champion, Moses.
No disrespect to Dempsey, but I feel like if Dempsey beats me, I don't think I'll have the confidence in myself. Do you get what I mean? As in, if Dempsey was to beat me, I know that I wouldn't be the person I think I am, you know? If I'm the person I think I am, I should breeze. it's so annoying. But he just keeps trying to, like, old man me. Like, oh, he's immature, he's this, he's that. What have I said or done that's immature? Do you get what I mean? Like, he's just annoying, you know? And like, we'll see who's immature Saturday night, innit? He just is what he is, innit? He's a guy that tried to strive towards the world title, didn't get it, and now he's fighting me. See, I don't think about this. I don't think about it. Daniel Dubois will never happen if I don't get through Dempsey McKean. I don't think about this. Yeah, I'm watching that fight thinking, I'll be able to beat him, but at the same time, I'm not thinking about Daniel Dubois because I'm not boxing Daniel Dubois Saturday night. I'm boxing Dempsey McKean, and that's what I'm thinking about. Tune in, it's going to be fireworks. Thank you for His Excellency Turkey Al Sheikh, Frank Warren, George Warren for putting on this amazing show. I love being part of the Riyadh season once again. This is my 4th time here and I love it.
Well, we'd love to have you here, and this time your title is on the line. And once again, our very smart and very savvy gentlemen are saying you're basically already looked upon as being the next Anthony Joshua or the first. How does that feel?
I mean, it is nice to compare yourself against a 2-time heavyweight world champion. Obviously, I haven't proved nothing yet, but it's nice to hear these things. But everybody's on their own path, and I'm here to set my own path also.
Well, we look forward to seeing that path develop. Thank you very much. Good luck on Saturday.
Ground of Rivals, that's a wrap. Boom.